Um, Welcome, everybody. This is the first press conference here in Alexandria today. We have with us Coach Thomas Stewart from the Republic of Congo and Malela Mutwale. Coach, looking at the numbers, it looks as if this was the worst performance of your team since you took over in February. Can you just sum up exactly what's happened in this game tonight?
The first reason of our bad performance is the very good performance of the Egypt. We have to recognize today that they play very well, they play tough. They got, in first half, they have a percentage on three-point shot, very impressive. And my bad feeling comes from the reaction of my team. We put too early the head down. We stop to play together on a difficult moment. We don't follow the game plan. And my disappointment is about that, because sometimes you lose against a very good team. It's happened. You fight, you try to play on the right way, and at the end you lose. It's basketball. It's basketball, and we have to accept that. It can hurt, but we have to accept that. Okay, nobody in basketball history win every game. Nobody. But my bad feeling comes from the way that we stop to play together. We try to find excuse. And we stop to be focused on the next possession. So I'm not happy about our performance. I'm not happy about that. But we have to recognize the very good performance of our opponent.
Well, just share your thoughts on this performance.
Yeah, the coach is right. The coach is right. They aggressed us since the first minute of the game, and we didn't respond as a team. So after somebody try to play the hero, after we play one after one. So we're gonna learn about it, because in August the game gonna be tougher. So with this kind of performance, we can learn. For sure, it's a terrible performance. Everybody feeling bad, but we got to learn about it, and quick, because the next window coming very quick, so we got to learn. That's the word.
Coach, how difficult was it to protect the two-point line tonight? Because Egypt made it look so easy.
It's true. It's true. The difficulty is contains the one-on-one first, because when they beat us, we have to protect the paint, and when you protect the paint, you open something else. So we cannot accept to let guys drive and score layup. And the main problem is sometimes we make too much pressure for nothing, and too much pressure because we get good player in face of us. They drive, they beat us, they create something, and they find an open shooter. So it's what happened a lot of time. And when you let this kind of player take confidence, like we did, they can score very difficult shots. Because on second quarter, sometimes we get very good defense, we are really close, and they score three very, very difficult shots. But when you give open shot beginning of the game, you give confidence to your opponent, and after you have to accept that they're going to be out. They're going to be out and score very difficult shots.
When we look at the numbers and we see just 3 assists
Yeah.
in 40 minutes, what does it say about your offense?
That's been, maybe we play a little bit too much selfish. 3 assists, yeah, that's very low. That's very low. So, but when they put pressure on us, we start to execute the plays. That's why they just push us, they aggress us. So we try to drive, didn't kick out. So that's why we only have 3 assists tonight. They put pressure on us, and we cannot execute one play. So we gotta give them some credit, but we got also to improve on this point, for sure. For sure, we can do so much better. I'm sure about that. So watch film and come back better.
We have a question from our colleagues here in the room, please.
My question is for the coach. First of all, hard luck for the game. My question is, in your opinion, what's the difference between the performance for the Egyptian team between the first window and that one, do you think that the time that Mr. Roy have long time with the team right now, so you think that the performance is different?
You talk about my team? Or
No,
Egypt team?
according to your team against Egypt in the first match, but to compare with that match with the one today. Because the gap in the result is
For
very.
me, it's two very different games. First thing, we don't have the same player. Egypt changed few players, and some guys make a difference. I think about Hassan Marey. For me, he make a great difference for Egypt team. And even us, we don't have really the same team. I think my team on the paper is better. But today, our performance is worse. Sometimes it's not the best team on the paper who makes the best performance. And we just talk about that. My captain just talked about that. We play a little too selfish today. A lot too selfish today. Because Egypt, with his great beginning of the game, made us lose our mind a little. And we stopped to play the game. So Egypt improved a lot since February, it's sure. 3 years ago, I was thinking we improved a lot too, but they show us a lot of weakness. We have to work on that. We have to come back better, because in August it will be we're gonna have a very difficult game against very good team. And if on each problem or bad moment we stop to play together.
I will take from your words to ask him. Do you think that today the crowd make a negative effect for your colleagues? The arena, the crowd, the atmosphere overall, that's what helped the Egyptian team at the first quarter to lead all the match?
For sure, play at home, front of your fans, give you a lot of energy. But we knew that before the game. We knew that it's going to be tough, the fans going to be crazy, maybe the referee is going to be so-so, maybe that. We knew that before the game. And so we got to prepare for that. And when the game starts, on the first action, they score. It's crazy. On the tip, they score easy layup. That means maybe it's going to be a long night. So we got to be ready. We got to be ready. For sure, the fans help them, but no excuses. No excuses. We got to be better mentally, physically. Be ready to this kind of game.
In French, please. OK. Au coach Thomas, en février, face au même adversaire, c'était, si je ne me trompe pas, avec 11 points d'écart. Et cette fois, l'écart est trop grand. Qu'est-ce qui n'a pas marché?
Ce qui n'a pas marché, c'est notre début de match qui est insuffisant dans l'intensité, dans la concentration, et qui a fait prendre confiance à l'Égypte. Rentrer chez soi, après un match, et dire on a fait une performance. On a produit quelque chose, on a travaillé pour ça. Et aujourd'hui, la principale déception, elle vient du fait qu'on n'a pas fait une bonne performance, qu'on n'a pas travaillé, on n'a pas fait tous ces entraînements. Moi, je suis très déçu d'avoir fait tous ces entraînements pour produire ce qu'on a produit aujourd'hui. Et on aurait pu faire un bon match et perdre de 12, et voilà, ça aurait été la vie. C'est comme ça, c'est le basket.
Cette fois-là, vous avez pris la température au moins du basketball africain. Quelles caractéristiques vous avez dégagées?
Il y a des athlètes, il y a des gens des joueurs qui ont du cœur, qui ont de l'énergie, qui ont envie de travailler. Et moi, j'ai pris du plaisir à entraîner cette équipe au quotidien, aux entraînements. Voilà, il y a des joueurs à l'écoute, il y a des joueurs qui ont envie d'avancer. C'est des pays où il y a un potentiel basket incroyable qui mérite encore d'être développé.
Malela, vous êtes attendu en août prochain. Quel message à tout le peuple congolais, à tous les fans qui vous attendent?
Merci pour le soutien déjà et on va encore en avoir énormément besoin parce qu'en août ça sera encore très très compliqué, mais merci pour ceux qui nous suivent dès le début et qui nous encouragent et on espère vous rendre ça sur le terrain dès août.
Those teams, we watch them at Dakar because in February we have the two groups on the same place. So I was really impressed by Sudan. This country have unbelievable potential, and the way they play, they fight. So this team is going to be difficult. I'm not surprised that they're going to finish first of this group. Tunisia, everybody knows basketball in Tunisia. They play so well basketball. They share the ball. They got some player. I got a lot of respect for Ben Randam. He play in France. I play against him in France, and I got a lot of respect for him. The fact that he come every summer to play with the national team. So I know this team is very difficult to play against them. It's very difficult because they play well basketball. And for the third team, we have to follow the result of the Rwanda. In the Cameroon, I don't follow because I was on my game, so I don't know who's going to be the third team.
Captain, same question to you. Is there any sort of improvements that this team needs in order to succeed in the second round of the
Play tough because it's going to be a war. It's going to be a war on the next window, and stay together. And it's going to be like a great game every time. So don't matter against who we're going to play, it's going to be a very, very difficult game. So it's a great challenge for us. It's a great challenge. Like you said, 3 years ago, Congo was 2-4. Now we're 4-2. So we got to show we can play. We can play and we can go to the World Cup. That's the goal. That's the goal, and we got to show we can improve very, very quick, very fast. So I'm really positive.
Coach Thomas, Mutwale, thanks for coming and all the
Thanks
best in the
to you.
second round of the African
Thank you.
Qualifiers. Thank you. Coach Roy Rana, Anas Mahmoud, welcome to this press conference. You just finished this home campaign with the 3-0. You just beaten the good Democratic Republic of Congo team. Can you share with us your thoughts on this game tonight?
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought we were consistently defensively very good throughout the 3 games, and we finally had a game where we shot it well as well. So it was overdue. And we've got a lot of talented offensive players on this team, and they came together today. You know what? And obviously Anas and Asim and Ehab and Gendi, our leadership, Shusha was tremendous in the 3 games here. So it's exciting. You know, we're getting better. We're starting to establish an identity, and the results are coming. But we're not satisfied. We've got a lot of work to do. We've got things that we can improve upon. But we're going to enjoy this for a little while and then regroup and get ready for the next stage.
Absolutely. Question for Anas. What did you make of this Congo team tonight, and what was the key factor for this victory?
Well, we watched them on film, and we knew that we had to bring it right into them. They're tough. They play hard every single possession. They fight on every single loose ball and offensive rebound. So we had to kind of not just match that, but also out-tough them. And I think everybody dialed in on that. Everybody played hard, and everybody was consistent enough that we took it right into them. We just didn't really back down.
Question for our colleague here in the room.
First, coach, congratulations, not for the match, for the performance overall, again, in the 3 matches. Right now, the expectation for all the crowd, the Egyptian crowd, is very high because for what you did in this small period. In your opinion, that time by time, you got the performance, the great performance for the team as you are looking for, and also what will be your plan for the next window?
Well, first, I mean, we're happy that the fans are feeling excited, and expectations are higher. But to be honest, we don't focus on external expectations. Like we focus on our internal expectations and what we as a group demand from each other, and how we conduct ourselves, and how we approach the game, how we approach practice, and this is a very, very professional group. Really, really easy to coach. Don't shy away from being held accountable, and not just by me, but they're great at holding each other accountable. We all have, high expectations of ourselves, and the performance is secondary. I mean, I think it's really about that, committing to the way we want to play. So we just need to continue that. We have, this team was different than the team that we had in the first window in Dakar, and we have to be prepared for the next team to look whatever way that will be. And one of the things that I said to this group was that it takes a lot of players in this windows format to qualify for a World Cup. So depth of talent is really, really important. So we'll get back together and get working again after some time off, and put the best team we can on the floor and try to do our best once more.
Ask it Arabic or English for Anas. أنس ألف مبروك طبعا، أداء هايل ليك في ال3 ماتشات. أنا حابب بس خدت بالي من السلوجان اللي محطوط على التيشيرت، لن ننكسر. ده انتوا كتيم انتوا اللي محددينه، اللي احنا ان شاء الله خلاص بقى احنا لازم نوصل كاس عالم، لازم نكسب في الباسكت، الافرو باسكت. فقول لي الفكره جت منين، وانتوا كتيم بتتعاملوا مع الويندوز ازاي؟
Okay, he's asking Anas about the T-shirt he's wearing, like the slogan on the T-shirt, if it's unbreakable, and does that mean that they're determined to?
The players could choose that. I asked him that unbreakable. It's not an easy word for a team like or the players like them. So I asked him whom choose that slogan and what they are dreaming with for the next windows.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know who chose the slogan. I'm pretty sure Coach did. But I think it just came from, being mentally tough. And I think that was definitely one of our weaknesses. in the years past where we didn't have the consistency, we didn't have the mentality to play every single possession, every single game like it mattered, and it ended up costing us qualifying to the World Cup or going far in the Afro-Baskets because of mentality-wise we were not tough enough. And I think that was one of the messages, and I think we see it right now on the floor where people are picking each other up. Doesn't matter if it's going good or going bad for us, but people are still dialed in. People are still trying to be consistent. They're buying in. They're bought into the program, and they bought into what coach is trying to install into the team. And I think that's what it's all about. It's just being mentally tough and understanding that it's not always going to be great. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's always going to have some sort of tough challenges with the team, and just we have to withstand that and come on top.
Coach, your team limits the Democratic Republic of Congo to only 3 assists in 40 minutes.
3 assists, yeah.
3 assists. I mean, how hard was it to keep your team moving defensively throughout these 40 minutes?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think some of that is them. You know, they missed a lot of shots, but we were aggressive. We contested for the most part. I thought we actually could have been better with our game plan. I didn't think we executed as well as we could have. But again, our mental toughness and our commitment to just playing with great effort and staying connected, I think was the difference. And they were great. We put a plan together. Again, Wael Badre, our assistant coach, put a great game plan together with his scout, and the team followed it. And this has been a great experience for all of us, and it's really been a team effort, collective, and I think we're seeing that on the floor. Right? It's a very tight group that's committed to trying to be the best we can be.
Ernest, the World Cup is still alive.
Definitely.
Moving to the second round, can you talk about those teams that you'll be facing in August?
Yeah, I mean, that was our goal. Tunisia, that's a definitely tough mentally and physically matchup. The Arab countries will always have this rivalry when we play each other, definitely us and Tunisia. South Sudan has been undefeated. I think they haven't lost a game yet. They have a really good team. Cameroon is also a really hard-nosed and annoying team to play. I like to say that they play very hard and play very tough every single position. So 3 games coming up in Tunisia, and then we have to play them again. But I think the thing for us is just understanding what we're all about, and then every single player just dialing into his strength and what he can add to the team. And I think that's what we need right now is, okay, we've done well for ourselves, but this is not the goal. The goal is not to win 3 games in Egypt and then screw it. It's how we stay consistent, build upon it, and then actually go in Tunisia and dominating everybody and hopefully win 3 games.
Coach, as our colleague mentioned, this Egypt team moves to the FIBA Cup. What has been your message throughout these processes since you took over?
Well, I would tell you that we probably don't look too different than we did in Dakar. I mean, we had a tough first game against Senegal, where it was our first game as a national team under my kind of, let's just say, leadership right now, because this is a collective group of leadership as well. But I think we've just gotten better. We've had more time together. Obviously, adding some talents really helped us. I think Asim Marai is one of the best post players in all of Africa, and you can see that, right? I mean, he really makes a big difference for us. And when we combine Honest and him together, that's a really, really nice group of front court players for us to have. So I think our talent's improved. I think our commitment to our system is improved, and I think we're buying even further into, the word, the mental toughness piece. I think we all understand now what it takes to, compete amongst the best in the world. And they know that it's not easy. Like I've shared a lot of stories of my time in a lot of different places, and obviously Anis has a tremendous amount of experience as well. And it's really impressive how much they've committed to trying to be the best we can be.
For our colleague here.
I want to ask you a question. How you change the mentality of the Egyptian players, mainly in the defensive status? Because right now we see that the team defeat without making any mistakes, any more, not more fouls. So how you change it? Because before we see that basketball is mainly for the defense. How you change it?
Well, I think it's a couple of things. One, the players have to believe that you care, first and foremost, right? That you actually genuinely care about them, so that they can accept being held accountable, right? And it's not easy. And I think, my ability to share some of my experiences along my journey as a coach and amongst the many countries that I've been, privileged to be a part of, I think has helped. And I think we've got great character. We've got great people, and, everybody wants to win. And I think we've been, and at least I've been really honest about what I've seen coming into Egypt. And it was one of the things that excited me about the job was that, you could see the potential that was there. You could see where this country could go as a basketball country in Africa. And credit to them. They've trusted, they've bought in quickly, and that's really the only way you can do it, right? Show them that you care, and if they trust you, then they're going to listen and they're going to try their best to try and do the right things and play the right way.
Okay. Coach Rainer, Anas, thanks for coming.
Thank
All
you.
the best in second round of
Thank
the
you.
World Cup qualifiers. Thank you.
You go back to the